daughter is very perceptive. Like, she pick up everything. So if I saw that my child was like that, that means to me that I gotta start at an earlier age, because she's gonna be aware of it at an earlier age. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get around your children being aware of sex. I know that I was sexually aware at like 6 or 7. I knew what a penis was, a vagina was. I knew what sex was. You know, I knew that, you know.
When you said you knew what sex was, did you know how it was done?
Yeah, I mean, I had
6?
Yeah, 6 and 7. I mean, I grew up in the projects, yo. You know, I mean, like, these things are evident. I also grew up in, I grew up in circumstances that allow me to see these things. So I knew earlier. On top of which, like, I was just a very aware child. Like, and that's too, that you have to be aware that if you have one child, an only child, they're going to be more aware of stuff. And so is your oldest child is going to be more aware. Then probably your youngest child is going to be a little bit more sheltered. So you have to, like, look at your children and see what comes out their mouth, how they move, what they saying. And if they're already becoming sexually aware, then you can't ignore that. Because they're going to get that from somewhere else.
Our kids know that mommy and daddy are loving each other when we close the door. That's what we've been saying.
Oh, they know more than that.
No,
my parents,
they know because
do you think that that's how they know?
Oh my God.
Do you think that that's how they really see it? Or do you think that your oldest may know what's going on for real, besides loving?
Truthfully,
or are you just wanting to stay away from that?
No, I really don't want to play that role. I want their father to do that. I mean, I talk about other things. I talk about, you know, their private parts and stuff like that. But I haven't really discussed that part. We always use mommy and daddy are loving each other. And they know that we go in the room to love each other. They don't know exactly how it's done, so I assume. But there is television. And I'm sure they've seen some part of it about to go down. I'm not going to say I'm not going to say be ignorant to the fact that they don't know. I just haven't had that one-on-one with each of them individually.
Well, the reason why I asked because growing up, I'm serious now. I grew up, you know, in the South, right? I grew up, I was told, this is what I was told. Don't you go out there running around being fast.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be showing your missy. I'm serious. You know, and you know, don't be talking to no boys. That is what I was told. Now, growing up, I ain't letting nobody see my missy. I'm serious. Growing up, what you're taught about sex at a young age, it affects you as an adult. You know, it gives you, it gives you complexes. It depends on how you're taught. It gives you different complexes and the way you view sex.
My parents never discussed it with me. I learned it from one of the girls that had already done it. And she sat us all down and gave us blow by blow.
Well, see, I was never given the blow by blow.
No, we was outside
I was never given the blow by blow. So all I know was, don't be fast. And I'm like, okay, what is being fast?
Well, I got a mixture of those two. Don't be fast and the blow by blow. So I
wasn't giving no blow by blow. I don't think I was. Let me see what age did I really learn about. Let me see when I really learned. I think I ran across a couple of my dad's magazines.
My father didn't do that.
But I've never had a conversation from my parents.
I found magazines laying around.
That's what I found. You know, being little kids, you know,
I heard
I saw a
magazine. Well, that's when I knew, but I didn't know, you know.
Well, I went by a friend's house and she was like, do you want to see this video my mom and my dad be making? Because I was 13 years old and I thought that, having sex was, when a woman and man kiss and rub their belly buttons together.
Oh my God!
I thought that was until I seen the video, and that was the worst thing I could.
Wasn't it disgusting?
It was disgusting. We were outside
I
playing.
was intrigued when I first heard about sex.
When I heard it sounded so nasty.
What they do to us?
And I was like, oh my goodness! I was just
OMG.
Oh wow.
Yeah, And
I
then
was 9.
when I got my cycle, I was told, oh, you have your cycle now, so you better not have sex. You can get pregnant. That was the end of the conversation.
Oh, mine said, what y'all doing in there? I said, there's some stuff right here. They said, oh, girl, you got your period. That was it.
Well, my aunt said they had a big thing. They wanted. I was outside playing, came in the house like, "Mom, I think I got my period," because I already knew what a period was. So she was like, "Yeah, you got it." But then she wanted all my aunts to know, and you should lay down and let us fix you a hot toddy. And I'm like, I want to go back outside and play. You know, I'm 9 years old. I'm not like, you know, I'm like,
9?
I was 9 too.
You was 9?
Yeah.
Oh, I think I was like 15, 14, 15.
I was 16.
I think I was like 14, 15, yeah. Yeah, I think I was, and it scared me. It really, I don't even think, let me tell you something. I don't even think I knew, you know, really understood what it was, how it happened.
y'all never saw your mother's
No.
bags with pads and
No, I
wondering what it was?
No, I never saw it.
No, I was familiar with it, but it wasn't where someone sat me down and discussed it.
Right, no, me either.
I knew about it,
right,
but I didn't know what it would look like or anything. So,
Right.
you know, at that time, it's just me and my cousin in the bathroom. I'm like, girl, look, what is this? And so my aunt bangs on the door. What y'all doing in there? We opened up the door, and she said, oh, girl, please. And she just wrote it off like that. Didn't sit down and say, well, this is how you put it on. And I can't remember anything else, just that one story.
Oh, I remember that, because I remember those sanitary napkins about this long. You had to use that little loop, and it's, oh.
Yeah.
Then look, the boy, I remember the first time I went to school. The first time I went to school, and I had on that long sanitary napkin about this long, use a little belt thing to hold it up, and the boy felt my butt. And I had the thing, he felt the pad. And I said, I can ever in my life get rid of these big things.
Ooh, thank you always.
Yes, hello.
Weeds and dry weeds.
Yes, I remember that.
I love it.
I remember that.
But anyway.
So now I think we should talk to our children, you know, a little bit different. You know, discuss it.
What do we say? Because that's what most women face when discussing the monthly cycle with their daughters. They don't really know what to say. What do you say to your daughter?
You
like,
have to
how
have
do you start before? Do you wait till she get it?
What about
you
when
know?
Claire Huxtable did it with Ruby?
I think you started.
I don't remember that. What happened?
They
I
had
think
a
you started
discussion.
before.
She talked about, you know, you blossoming into a young lady and certain things that, you know, you're in our club now. She had other women there. I think they had tea. I'm not sure. Someone, you know, of course, can write me and tell me what actually went down. But
we can find that episode on
right,
YouTube.
Exactly. But she just sat her down and said, you know, this is a beautiful thing. You're becoming a woman. And, you know, she felt dirty.
She waited until she had her cycle.
She knew it was, I think she told her, and I think she came home and they finally discussed it.
But I'm saying, has she already started her cycle? Or was she
I think it happened
before?
that day.
Oh, okay.
It happened that
Well,
day.
I think you should discuss it because
But she was just honest with her.
discuss it beforehand because I remember my
So
niece.
then, at what age? Because you know
I
they
think
vary.
Do you do it before they?
Do you start at
I think so. I think you do it
They having
before
sex at
they
that
start.
age.
I think you should do it before they start. I think you should do it when they become aware of themselves being a female or themselves being a male. I think you should talk to them about it then.
Well, my kids are
Like, what about when they start getting a training bra? Because I think that kind of goes hand in hand. Like, you got to say something when they get a training bra. Like, why I got to wear this thing?
Right.
I still want to wear my t-shirt.
Oh, they love wearing it now.
Well, I know. Well, we did too once we knew. Because they saw other grown people wear it. So,